The NBA offseason was primed to erupt with rumors surrounding one of its biggest stars, Milwaukee Bucks superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo. For weeks, pundits and insiders alike speculated on a potential move away from Milwaukee for the reigning Finals MVP. After an early exit in the first round of the 2025 playoffs, the whispers only grew louder. With the Bucks' championship window in doubt and their roster in need of major upgrades, many wondered if Giannis would consider leaving the only team he's ever known. Yet, as the offseason moves along, one of the biggest storylines surrounding the league's biggest superstar may already be coming to an end. The speculation surrounding Giannis's future may have already been overblown. Instead of sounding the alarms for an impending trade demand, the Greek freak himself seems to be hinting at staying in Milwaukee and taking on the challenge of leading the team back to championship contention. The playoff letdown and the impact of Damian Lillard's injury. The Milwaukee Bucks were expected to be heavy contenders in 2025, especially after adding future Hall of Famer Damian Lillard to the fold. But after a shocking first-round playoff exit at the hands of the Indiana Pacers, marking their third consecutive early postseason exit, the Bucks' championship aspirations appeared to be in serious jeopardy. To make matters worse, Lillard's devastating torn Achilles injury cast even more doubt on Milwaukee's prospects for the future. With Lillard likely out for a significant portion of the upcoming season, the Bucks' championship window seemed to have slammed shut. Their roster was aging, their first-round draft picks were locked up until 2031, and the team's ability to make major moves in free agency was severely limited. Giannis, already 30 years old, would be entering a phase in his career where every season matters, and without Lillard's playmaking and scoring, the Bucks' chances of contending were looking grim. Speculation naturally swirled that Antetokounmpo, who has made no secret of his desire to win at the highest level, might ask out of Milwaukee. Teams like the San Antonio Spurs, Houston Rockets, New York Knicks, and Toronto Raptors were all mentioned as potential suitors in the event that Giannis sought a trade. But now, based on recent comments and reporting, it seems that the idea of Giannis leaving might be a bit premature. A glimmer of hope for Bucks fans. In a recent interview with a Brazilian media outlet, Antetokounmpo gave some much-needed hope to Bucks fans. When asked about the 2025 NBA Finals matchup between the Oklahoma City Thunder and Indiana Pacers, Giannis did not just offer a casual response. He spoke with a sense of admiration for both teams, acknowledging the competitive spirit on display. But it was his closing statement that piqued the interest of Milwaukee fans around the world. ESPN's Brian Windhorst weighs. In further fueling the optimism for Bucks fans, ESPN's Brian Windhorst reported earlier this week that contrary to previous rumors, there have been no serious discussions about a trade for Antetokounmpo. According to Windhorst, there is no trade market for Giannis at the moment and no indication from either side that a change is coming. Right now, there is no Giannis Antetokounmpo trade market, Windhorst said. There is no Giannis Antetokounmpo trade discussions. He has not asked for it. The Bucks are not looking to trade him. For the Milwaukee front office, that's a huge relief. Antetokounmpo has been the face of the franchise since his arrival in 2013 and remains the centerpiece of their entire operation. Losing him would have meant the start of a full-blown rebuild, something the Bucks aren't ready to entertain just yet. Additionally, the Bucks were quick to show their support for Giannis in public by posting a picture of the superstar wearing a Milwaukee jersey during his recent trip to Rio de Janeiro. While it may seem like a small gesture, it certainly sends a message that the team is committed to retaining their star. The challenge ahead, building around Giannis. While it's clear that Giannis Antetokounmpo may not be going anywhere for now, that doesn't mean all is well in Milwaukee. The Bucks still face a daunting challenge in the coming months. Without Lillard in the fold, the team needs to find a way to replace his scoring and playmaking abilities. Their aging roster, combined with a lack of movable assets, leaves them in a precarious position. At 30, Giannis doesn't have many years left at his peak, and the Bucks must capitalize on what may be their final opportunity to build around him before Father Time catches up with the Greek Freak. The front office will have to get creative if they want to keep their superstar happy and keep the Bucks in contention. It's not just about keeping Giannis, it's about proving to him that they're committed to winning now.